Okay, good morning, one and all. Today we will discuss about nuclear energy. In the nucleus having one proton, one neutron in the center. They released some of the uh, energies in the form of Q form. They can be releasing the energy. This energy is called nuclear energy. Okay, that is the nucleus having proton neutron. The nuclear energy is released in the both cases, in the case of nuclear fission and nuclear fusion. What is the nuclear fission? What is the nuclear fusion? When a heavy nucleus decay into two or more uh, fragments, two or more intermediate mass fragments is emitted in the uh, reactions, in the chemical reaction, in the process. This process is called fission, nuclear fission. When a heavy nucleus like radioactive elements, uranium 92 to 36 can be decay with divided into small fragments. Okay, it can be decay, it can be vibrating. In the case of nucleus, proton and neutrons are nuclear process can be appear, that can be divided into two fragments, two or more fragments. This type of phenomena, this type of process is called fission. Okay, when atomic mass number above 170 and below 30 elements, like according to binding energy and relation between the binding energy and atomic number, that is heavy particles having low binding energy, we can easily break up the nucleus. We can easily break the nucleus or divide it to two or more parts. That's why we can using the atomic number above 170, below 30 elements can be used in the nuclear fission reactions. Okay, we are talking about nuclear fission reactions. Okay, like this, in the fission reactions, in the case of nuclear fission and nuclear fusion, we get energy is released. The energy is in the form of Q. That energy is called nuclear energy. This energy in the order of mega electron volts. Okay, in the case of nuclear fusion, fusion, some reactions is appear. This type of reactions is called chemical reactions or nuclear reactions. Okay, the energy is released in the chemical reactions, that is in the chemistry, that is exothermic reaction, exothermic chemical reactions. In this case, we can using the energy is conserved. The energy is released in the form of a Q value. Energy is conserved, that is input is equal to output. This type of energy is called exothermic reaction. That means exo means high, low to high. We get high energy is released in the exothermic reactions. Okay, example is coal and petroleum. Okay, that is energy is released energy in the order of mega electron volts. Okay, in the fission, we can using the natural radioactive elements, that is uranium 92 to 36, bombarded with particles such as proton, neutron, alpha particles. Okay, why are you using only neutron in the nuclear fission? Okay, suppose we can using the electron having lighter particle compared to proton and neutron. Okay, electron diffused or decay with nucleus, it cannot be divided into two or more parts. Okay, there is a lighter particle compared to nucleus and neutron and proton. We can't decay with heavy nucleus. It is compared to very less lighter particle, light mass particle electron. That is we can't use the electron in the nuclear fission. Okay, suppose we can using the proton having positive charge, nucleus having positive charge. Positive in between them, the repulsion force is appear. that is we can't break the nucleus. We can't break the nucleus, cannot be divided into some parts. That is the reason we can't using the proton. That's why we can using the neutron. Neutron is a neutral particle decay with the nucleus. Uh, it can be divided into, it gives the some nuclear fragments like barium, krypton, and also we get 3 neutrons. In the every chemical reaction, chemical nuclear fission reactions, we get 2 or more neutrons in the output. It is the input, it is output. Okay, this initial reactions, this is uranium 32 is the target nuclei. This output elements or nuclear fragments is the product nucleus. Okay, and also we get some another elements in the nuclear fission reactions. Okay, see here neutron, another intermediate mass fragments can be appear in the nuclear fission reactions. Neutron diffused with the nucleus, it can be producing the different fragments. So mass and mass changes here in the previously krypton and barium, here Sb 51, 133, 41, 99 and 4 neutrons. In the previously 3 neutrons, here 4 neutrons, here 2 neutrons. Different fragments, mass different mass number also changes. That is different mass fragments can be appear in the nuclear fission reactions. Here we can using the radioactive elements. The beta particles can be emitted or produced in the fission reactions. Okay. Okay, in this case we can using the in the fission reactions, the nuclei is released some amount of energy in the form of Q values. Okay, in the energy, the released energy in the order of 200 mega electron volts per fission. In the case of fission, we get released energy about order of 200 mega electron volts per fission. Okay, suppose example is we can take nucleus with atomic number 240. It can be break into two fragments. Each one atomic number is A120. That is here initial, that is target or nuclei divided into two small nucleus. That is A is equal to atomic mass number 240. Decay and decay are divided into or break into two small nucleus. That is atomic number A is equal to 120, A is equal to 120, two fragments. Okay, here always in any chemical reactions, that means here this is the EP, fragment product energy. It is the ET, target energy. Here the target energy, binding energy is 7.6 mega electron volts. Here product energy is 8.5 mega electron volts. That is EP and product energy is always greater than the target energy. Okay, it is due to binding energy, that is mass defect. Mass can be changes and also energy can be also changes in the nuclear fission reactions. Okay, example is we get 216 mega electron volts. This 200 mega electron volts is for fission. This is a minimum energy in the case of nuclear fission. But we can take here heavy atomic number particles. We get 216 mega electron volts energies released or gained with binding energies 216 mega electron volts. Okay, some of the energies released in the fission in the form of kinetic energy are transformed into surrounding matters. So in the case of this nuclear reactors, the energies released, energies used for electricity in the nuclear fission. That is okay. Now we discuss about nuclear reactor. Now we can explain the nuclear reactor. Nuclear reactor is the example of nuclear fission. In the case of nuclear fission, is heavy nuclei. Heavy neutron can be decay with heavy nucleus that can be divided small nucleus with the emission of some neutrons. It is a neutron decay with heavy particle or heavy nuclei, that is uranium 92-235, that can be break into two parts with emission of some neutrons. This process is the fission process in the nuclear reactor. Okay, this is the equation: neutron plus target. That target means initial input, that is uranium 92-235. It gives the some product of the fragment elements, that is barium, crystal plus 3 neutrons, and also exhibit the some released energy. Okay, that is energy is around 200 mega electron volts in the fission reaction. Okay, now we discuss the reactions. Fission reactions are there in the like nuclear fission like this. It is neutron, same input is same in the initially targets are same, but product will be changes with atomic mass numbers with different elements, that is barium is there, crystal, it is antimony, lead, xenon, strontium. Okay, here 2 neutrons, 4 neutrons, 3 neutrons are will be appear in the different chemical reactions or nuclear reactions. It give the exhibit the some neutrons in the every nuclear reactions or nuclear fission reactions. It gives the number of electrons, it can be emits the more than 2 neutrons in the every nuclear fission reaction. Okay, this in this nuclear fission reactions, it can be released some amount of energy is released in the form of energy in the form of Q. That is energy is called tremendous energy. This tremendous energy is, if tremendous energy is controlled by the chain reaction or fission reaction, that is example is nuclear reactor. Suppose the chain reaction or nuclear reaction can be uncontrolled, that example is nuclear bomb. Okay, this is a tremendous energy. The tremendous energy is nothing but the energy is released by the heavy nuclei. Heavy nuclei releasing the sum of amount of the energy. This is the tremendous energy. The tremendous energy is two types. There is one is the controlled, another one is the uncontrolled. Controlled energy is a systematic, that is a suitable controlling, fixed constant, there is no change. That means energy is conserved. Input is equal to output. That means energy can be used. Here energy is not conserved. That means can be blast. That is energies can be disappear. This is the example is nuclear bomb. Here example is nuclear reactor. That means here chain reaction is be controlled. Here chain reaction is exploded. Exploded means blast or break the chain reaction. Is here only suitable. It is a constant or steady the chain reaction in the nuclear reactor. In the nuclear bomb, the chain reaction is explosive or blast in the nuclear. This is a it is uncontrolled. Example is nuclear bomb. Is uncontrolled system is example is nuclear reactor. Okay, neutron can be used in the nuclear fission is important is because electron and positron electron and proton can be not get easily break the nucleus. Nucleus is heavy nucleus, cannot be break the uh, break the cannot be break the by using electron and positron. Only we can use the heavy nucleus can be break only using the neutron. That can be neutron is a best projectile particle that can be easily divide the nucleus because the neutron is the best projectile particle. This compared to proton and electron. Okay, now the neutron decay with two types. In the case of neutron is scattered or decaying with two types, that is fast neutron decay, slow neutron decay. Fast neutron decay means the fast neutrons decay with the nuclei and also penetrate at outcomes. Input output. How much is neutrons are coming? That neutrons are go outside. That is penetrate throughout to the nucleus. That is there is no neutrons. That can be blast. That is the example is nuclear bomb. Suppose slow neutrons. Slow neutrons can be decay with nuclei. The nuclei can be break the to another small or light nuclei. Here stability is higher compared to fast neutrons. It is the fast neutrons example is nuclear bomb. The slow neutrons example is nuclear reactor. Okay. Here some from the experiment we can observe from the neutron scattering. We can observe that neutrons are thermally neutral. That means much better. We can using the slow neutrons much better than the fast neutrons. That means fast neutrons can be penetrate to the nuclei. There is no neutrons in the nucleus. That can be blast the energy. There is no energy conservation. Here in the case of slow neutrons, the energy is conserved. The decay, the nuclei, heavy nucleus can be break into two another nuclei, and also they give the some of the energy like this. Okay, this is the example of the chain reaction or nuclear fission reaction in the nuclear reactor. Okay, we can that is emitting the suppose same uranium. In the case of nuclear fission reaction, the nuclear neutron can be in the nuclear fission producing the average energy of the neutron. Neutron observe the energy 2 mega electron volts. Some of the energy is released or produced. That energy is 2 mega electrons. It is for neutrons. Okay, that is with the nuclei. Okay, slow down nucleus. Okay, the fast neutrons can be fast neutrons can be formed to slow neutrons with the help of moderators. Moderators means here fast neutrons can be converted into slow neutrons with the help of moderators. Moderators can be modified. The fast neutrons can be converted into slow neutrons with the help of moderators. That is the use of the moderator. Means fast neutrons can be converted into that speed of the fast neutrons can be slow. That means here that is it should be slowed by the moderators. That is slow down. The speed of the fast neutrons can be slowed down with the help of moderators. The moderators are H2O. The moderators are H2O, D2O, heavy water, and graphite and barium. These are the deuteron, water, heavy water, and graphite and barium. These are the moderators. Here one moderators are to observing the moderators. There is a the scientist Chadwick can be observed. That means here the elastic collision appear. That means two atoms collision is there. Two atoms are collide. There is first atom having M1, second atom is M2. That means masses of this comes to this side, this comes to this side. That is, suppose this is 1, this is 2. This is first particle, second particle, first particle, second particle, first stage. There is mass of M1, this is mass M2 equal. After collision, there is 2, it is 1. That means M2 is equal to M1. That means here elastic collision. Here elastic collision. That means M1 V1 is equal to into V2. Here the balls or atoms can be changes with collision in the hydrogen atom. This phenomena appear in the nuclear reactor. In the case of moderators can be used to H2O, D2O, graphite and barium. In the case of bark, that is Apsara reactor is there. In the bark at Mumbai, the moderators are used for water moderators. Water means the H2O moderators can be used in the Apsara reactors. And also in the some other reactors in the India, we can using the heavy water D2O moderators are used. The D2O moderators are can be producing the power production. Power production means in the nuclear fission, some of the amount is released. This released energy having kinetic energy. The energy is released energy can be producing the some electricity. That electricity is the power form. That is it can be producing the electricity or power due to using the D2O moderators. And also here we can explain this is a schematic diagram of the nuclear fission. In the nuclear fission, here we can using the in the chamber. This is the chamber. This is the fission fuels. This is the fuel fields. This is the controlling rods. We can explain the last. What is the this of controlling rod? What is the chamber? What is the fuel cell? It is controlling rod. Controlling means you can temperature is increases up to 10 to the power of 6. 10 to the power of 6 elements increases. The controlling rods can be melted. That is, we can using the material is sodium or water. It can be through the pipe. This is the pipe is there. Through the pipe, this stream is appear. Here stream is appear. This is chamber. The chamber can having this is the controlling rod. These are the fission fuel cell. That is the uranium 230. This is the uranium 235, 92, 235. There is a fuel cell. This is the these are the molecules. It is controlling the up and down. It is you can temperature is applying the temperature. The controlling rod can be up and down. It can be move downwards. The it come to downwards. It can be observe the some neutrons. It goes to higher. That is it can be processed. It is a core occur in the core. This is mottam part of the this type of closed part is chamber. In middle it is a core can be arranged at the as shown in the figure. This stream is appear. The stream can be passed through the stream at high pressure. We can the stream the cold water, hot water can be hot can be water is outside, cold water is inside through the pipe. It can be process continuously. Process can be appear. The generator, that is turbine. The turbine is rotating, circulating. The water can be, it can be generate the, it can generate the power. That is there is a nuclear reactor. A generator can be using the turbine, can be turbining the water. This process can be appear in the nuclear reactor. Okay, now moderators are depends upon moderators is possible to any stage in any stage on in fission process. That ratio of emitted neutrons by incident neutron is nothing but multiplication factor. That is the K. Multiplication factor is depends upon moderators. How many neutrons are emitted, how many neutrons are emitted, that is depends upon moderators. Moderators are depends upon moderators are like D2O, H2O, graphite, barium. Okay, some moderators are can be observed or are emitted with this depends upon properties of the moderators. Okay, suppose if this that is moderators depends upon multiplication factor. Multiplication factor means emitted neutrons by incident neutrons. If it is multiplication factor is measured the growth rate of the neutrons, and how many neutrons are observed, how many neutrons are emitted, that is the growth rate of the neutrons in the nuclear reactor. That is suppose 50 emitted, some of the moderators are emitted 10, some of the moderators are emitted 20. That is depends upon growth rate of the, that is depends upon chain reaction of the fusion. Okay, suppose if multiplication factor is K is equal to 1, that is critical stage. That is input is equal to output. The critical stage means input is equal to output. There is no change. That is the stable state. Stable state means K is equal to means input is equal to output. The operation reaction should be critical here. Steady power operation. There is no steady power. There is no change in the input reaction is equal to output reaction. That is target nuclei or product nuclei cannot be changed. That is only input is equal to output. In the case of if we that means here emitted photons is equal to 5. Suppose example emitted photon is equal to 5, incident photon is equal to 5, we get 1. That means number of emitted is emitted, the incident neutrons are same, both will be same. Emitted photons neutrons are same, incident neutrons are same. If this is appear in the nuclear bomb. Nuclear bomb means it is for fast neutrons. It is can be penetrated. It means here suppose 5 neutrons are coming, 5 neutrons are going outside. Here 5 neutrons are decay with nuclei. The 5 neutrons are emitted outside. There is no neutrons in the nuclei. That means K is equal to 1. It can be nuclear bomb. Nuclear bomb is the best example for K is equal to 1. That is a critical stage. That is power. Power break the steady. There is no change, constant. Okay. Suppose if K less than 1, K greater than 1, that is a supercritical condition. That is Bloom burst. That is energies explode is due to fast neutrons. This reaction this is the in the case of Bloom burst can be exploded. Okay, suppose if K is less than 1 or approximately 1, that is subcritical stage. It is good condition. It is for nuclear reactor. Okay, control here. Control the chain reaction. That is fusion reactions are can be controlled, energy can be conserved. That is the control rod can be used, that is cadmium or boron. What is the use of control rods? They can be observe the neutrons. Okay, see here and controlling rod come down here, neutrons are there, observed and go upside. It can be processed through the neutrons can be processed outside through the chamber. It can be and also it can be through the with the turbine. This process can be continuously appear in the nuclear reactor. This chamber is there, fuels, this is nuclei. Here from the nuclei, the control rod can be react with fuel cells, that is uranium. Okay, it can be controlled to observe some neutrons. It can be passed through the pipe core through the stream. It can be passed out through this process. Here the water, cold water, hot water. The cold water can be inside, hot water is outside. It's like a engine. Okay, in the textbook the schematic diagram of the nuclear reactor is different way, like this. Here core is there, here controlling rods like this. Okay, controlling up and down, controlling down come this side. They can be observe the neutrons go outside. They can be passed through the like this coolant, like this. That means here come this side, observe the neutrons and go away. Neutrons, it can be the neutrons can be passed through the core with the coolant. This process here exchange the stream, heat water. The water can be condensed. That can be process can be continuously occurring in the nuclear reactor. Here reflector or that can reflect the neutrons, some of the neutrons. Okay, here in the case of nuclear reactor, some reactions is there. Controlling rod are connected to the reactor. This return to the safety rods. The arrangement of the in the shown figure, the controlling rods are connected to the reactor. Reactor can observe the neutrons that can be passes through the safety rods. Safety rods can be passed through the neutrons into the reactor. The reactor can be changes. The K value means how many neutrons are emitted, how many incident neutrons are appear. That means K value is nothing but what is the K? Incident photon by emitted neutron by incident neutrons. It is the K is reducing the number of neutrons. Okay, this reaction is occur in the nuclear reactor, that is uranium 92-238 and neutron. It gives uranium 92-239 and also neptunium electron. It is a beta particle electron and it is anti-neutrino. Okay, it is non-fusion form, but it can be form a fissionable. Okay, it can be converted into, it can be changed another form. It is 93 Np239. It gives plutonium 94-239 with electron anti-neutrino. This can be converted into this form. This is a unused non-fusion form. This is a fusion form. It is only one step. This is a two step. Okay, here the core of the reactor is the cytonucleus, the fuel elements fabricated by fuel cells. See here the schematic diagram of the nuclear reactor. See here this nuclei. Okay, this controlling rod come downwards and observe the neutrons. These neutrons can be passes through the chamber with the core. Okay, this can be appear in the this pipe, and also this stream, that means cold and hot water, you can form a stream. This stream is passing through the this pipe, and also with applying high pressure. The high pressure we can turbine is rotating with using generator. The generator can be reaction can be occur in the nuclear reactor. This is a containment vessels. This is the containment vessels in the core, and also reactor can be shut down by meaning by okay, the reactor can be shut down. You can have shut down by meaning of the observing of the high absorption protons. You can suppose more than neutrons are observed, the reactor can be shut down. Okay, the coolant transformer heat. This is coolant. This can be heated up to 10 to the power of 6. Yes, 10 to the power of 6. This is a coolant up to 10 to the power of 6 kelvins. There can be transmit the heat, that is energy, transmitted energy, that is 3/2 kT. The turbines provide the turbines are rotating. These turbines are rotating. It gives the generate the electricity. This is the power reactor or nuclear reactors are generate the power or electricity in the nuclear reactor. In the nuclear power reactor generate the waste products. This nuclear waste products are needs to the special for treatment. That is, some of the wastage is there in the nuclear power reactor and nuclear reactions. These wastage materials can be used as a treatment in the medicines, since they are radioactive and okay, this can be used as a medical treatment. Okay, both for power reactors and nuclear reactors are operating with handling a reprocessing and spent fuels. These fuel cells are required. This process can be appear. That is, process is depends upon fuel cells. That is nucleus. It is depends upon nuclei. That is, Indian Atomic Energy is the Indian Atomic Energy Program, IAEP. It is Indian Atomic Energy Program. It is develop the this type of nuclear reactor. That is the future, the distributing of the disintegration of the nuclear reactor developing program. That is Indian Atomic Energy Program for nuclear reactor and nuclear power reactor from Indian. Okay, thank you.